Hey everyone, welcome to Horrible Gaming. My name is Nora, and on today's video we are going to be building a Japanese style Zen Garden area. This build would work great for a rock garden, it looks great on citycore builds, and it would work great for a natural styled island as well. If you want to check me out on my Instagram, be sure to head over to the description, and I also have my other socials linked there as well if you want to see what I'm doing off of YouTube. I've been really busy this week. As you can see, I haven't posted for a few days and I apologize for that, but I hope that this build brings some inspo to those who are doing Japanese styled islands. We haven't done a Japanese build in quite some time, and I'm trying to do more Japanese styled builds in the future. But I also am trying to catch up on all of y'all's awesome requests that you've been leaving me in the comments section and also on my Instagram. So we are going to try to cover and catch up on so many build requests in the next few weeks, so y'all bear with me. I also need to do my natural build still. So a few videos ago I told y'all I was going to be sharing some natural stuff as well on my channel, and I have had no chance to do any of that yet. But I promise we will include some natural terraforming onto the channel. So all codes that I'm using today, I'm including in the description, as well as the owners of the designs as well. So be sure to go check out any of the linked Instagram accounts to the designs that we use to give them some love, and also let me know what you thought about today's build in the comment section below. So I'm doing this Zen Garden area, which would work really great for a citycore build as mentioned earlier, and it also would look great for a natural. I really wanted to include a rock garden on this build, but I'm just ran out of time to do it, so I really think including a rock garden to this would be such an awesome touch, especially for a Japanese island. So if y'all manage to do a recreation of this and do a rock garden spot, please do let me know how it looks and tag me in your photo. So if you're a regular follower, you already know this little disclaimer that I put in every single of my YouTube videos. Anyways, so you're gonna notice my camera is really zoomed out, and that's because I have a modded console with a modded camera. Only hacked consoles can capture this, and if you want to learn more about modding, I've linked a YouTube channel that all of us modders go to, and you can also go check out my Q&A highlight on my Instagram. I definitely recommend researching modding before you ever consider trying it, so definitely go check out those two things before attempting it. I also want to add that I finally finished my Western citycore, y'all. I was so excited to get that done, and I'm also embarrassed because I finished that island in 3 days. Yes, 3 days. Super embarrassing because I have a clear problem with Animal Crossing addiction. But anyways, I have that DA out on my Instagram if you want to go visit it, and definitely tag me in your photos if you go visit as well. And that island was inspired by Red Dead Redemption, and I'm also starting 2 new islands as well. So if you haven't gone to my Instagram yet, I also have a DA highlight on my profile, and it has every single island I've ever made on there, so be sure to go check out those islands as well. I'm really excited that we have been expanding the theme list on there, and I'm hoping to do a bajillion themes. As you know, mentioned in all my posts, I want to do a lot of different Animal Crossing themes, and I have so many ideas planned for y'all. It's just if I feel inspired to do them. Like, I've been trying to do a natural island what seems like for weeks now, and I just haven't felt inspired. If you're a regular follower, you know I have a special spot for citycore. It's always going to be my favorite theme, so it's really hard for me to do natural builds. Like, I just struggle so much, you know, getting that motivation to do them. I promise I will do a natural eventually. I just want to get some citycore, you know, out of my system first. So right now I'm working on a post-apocalyptic theme, and I'm trying to do a natural fairy core, but I've also had like a recent itch to do a new Japanese island, like a cherry blossom theme. I'm just obsessed with cherry blossom season. I've been trying to do like a spring season sort of Japanese island and also a rural style, but those are taking me so much longer to do. But I'm not feeling inspired to do them right now at all. So if you follow my Instagram, you're gonna see my feed is a lot of flip-flopping with my themes, because sometimes I'll start an island and then out of nowhere I'll just hit like a random block and not feel inspired, but then I'll end up finishing it like weeks later. A similar thing actually happened to my Under the Sea island and a couple other themes that I finally just finished and released. So I'm hoping that I'll finally hit that inspo to return to some themes. So y'all just be patient with me. I promise I'll catch up on those themes, and I'll continue doing random builds like this for y'all as well on the channel. All y'all's build requests that need help with things for your island, we will of course continue that. I've also had requests about doing a kid core theme, and I would love to do that, but my issue is, do y'all want to see that happen? We will of course do some kid core builds for the channel, but I'm not sure if I want to do a whole island around it, so y'all just let me know. And of course, if you want to see another Japanese island like Hyun City, let me know in the comment section. Of course, we would do a different style. Maybe I'd go more Zen with this, I'm not sure. So definitely let me know your recommendations in the comment section, because that's what inspires me to build and grind Animal Crossing islands for y'all. Thank you so much to the individuals who requested the Zen Garden style build that we're doing today. I hope that this build captures what you asked for. I tried my best to do a Zen Garden vibe with it. I honestly really struggle with Zen Garden vibes, so this was a difficult build for me, but I went off of a lot of real life images for it, so I really hope y'all enjoy it. So I'm going to be adding some new content to my channel besides Animal Crossing. I've been talking about this for the past few videos now, and I'm going to be adding hopefully a new video this week or the next week after. I'm not sure yet, but it'll be a completely different game. I've been playing some Walking Dead, and I've also been playing a lot of other games off camera, so I'm hoping to add these to my channel. I am a really weird gamer. Like, I love my simulation games, but I love my action and adventure games as well. So my channel is just going to be like a little bit of everything. Of course, Animal Crossing is probably going to be my biggest content regardless, because I'm always playing it. Like, I'm going to be that person when Animal Crossing has finally been, like, you know, cut off, like nobody wants to play it. I'm going to be that one person that's still playing it. I don't care though, because I love Animal Crossing that much, but I really do wish we had an update. Like, I am shocked, honestly, that we have had no new updates lately. It makes me really sad, because a lot of people who don't mod or have access to treasure islands like I host in my Discord, they have nothing to do right now. Like, they just have no motivation to play. So I'm hoping that Nintendo just was like, hey guys, you know, while we've been dead, we finally have this awesome, amazing update that everybody has been wanting. That is my hope. I really hope Nintendo does not let us down. But anyways, back to, you know, general gaming topics. Let me know what y'all are playing in the comment section, because maybe we'll play that game and add it to the channel. I also want to shout out my amazing mod and admin team on my Discord. Y'all have been incredible. Thank you so much for putting so much love into our Discord server, and also just, you know, helping out with my channel in general. I would be literally stressed out if it wasn't for y'all. So thank y'all so much to everybody on my team. I also want to say thank you to all of my new followers that we've gotten on the YouTube channel. I still cannot believe we have hit 5K followers. Like, that is insane. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. All the shares and comments and subscribes truly mean a lot. Thank you for helping my little teeny tiny channel grow. I can't wait to see how this channel develops. So again, thank you so much for your support. So back to the build. As you can see, we've made a lot of progress, and I found this amazing Mossy Zen Garden path on Pinterest, and it's a pain in the butt to use. As you can see, I'm really struggling with it. There's probably a better way to place this, I'm not quite sure, but it was one of the hardest designs I've ever placed, but it's so detailed and well done, so I definitely recommend trying it out if you're wanting to do like a Zen Garden area. It is absolutely stunning. So I'm right here just trying to figure out how to place this. I kind of wish there was more pieces to it. Like, you know how we have the path design that everybody uses on naturals? Kind of wish that this was styled like that in a way, because it was really difficult to place. But it's still a really great design, so definitely check it out. So this was my first time also placing like a Zen Garden vibe in general. And I was really nervous, honestly, about doing it because y'all kept requesting it. I just don't know much on Zen Gardens, so going off of like real life images honestly really helped me with this build, and a lot of y'all asked me where my inspo comes from for a lot of my builds, and that honestly is part of it. Like, I like using real life images or, you know, like photos to go off of a build. It just helps me develop areas easier. So that is one of my major things that I like to do. I also love to use Pinterest because there's a lot of great codes on there, and I love making mood boards, like kind of, you know, a vibe of what I'm trying to go for on an island, etc. So that always helps me, like especially if I'm doing a natural. Like, I love basing my naturals off of where I grew up in the Pacific Northwest. So I Google like mountain landscapes, and I just like save a bunch of really nice scenery like photos and try to create an island around that. Also, y'all see that block of terraform that I just made? This would be really great against either another level, so like above that could be like where a road starts and then you have like some apartments behind it, or you can just use this to kind of like frame off the area like I'm doing on today's build, or you can do that for like the very back of the island to hide where the water is. I just loved how it framed off the area, and I was able to hide the terraform with panels and just make it feel really cozy. So that is what I decided to do with it. You obviously don't even have to do that section if you were to recreate this, but again, I just loved how it made a really nice little sitting spot. So when y'all go to look for the codes that I used on the building, you see that dark brown plain panel. That is actually a deck code from the same creator as the windows that I used as the siding. I just loved the texture to it. So when you go to recreate this, that's what I use for my side pieces. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start on this sitting area. I'm gonna try to keep it pretty simple. That way y'all don't feel like you're limited to just one simple design on this location. You can definitely decorate it to the way you want it to look, but I'm just gonna go with a very simple, clean look. I'm also going to make use of these standee codes that look like a screen. I am obsessed with using standees on citycore builds. They're just super awesome. They add more dimension and texture to a build. So I found these on Pinterest as well, and I just love how simple they were. Well, I said simple like a bajillion times. So anyways, I just love how they look, and it complemented all the pink tones that we used. So that Zen cushion that I just placed is actually the base game design. There's no custom design on that, and I liked how it matched the pinky and brown tones that I was using today. You can obviously customize that with a design of your choice, but I really liked how it looked, and also since we're limited on design space, I thought that using a base game design would help, you know, if you were to recreate this, make your designs go further. So this build is pretty much done. I'm just going to go ahead and add the final details to it, and I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. It was a super fun build, definitely out of my comfort zone, so I hope I didn't butcher your ideas too bad that y'all recommended to me in my Instagram and all my comments. I tried to combine a lot of y'all's requests onto one build, so that is what happened today, and I hope that it accomplished all of those requests. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you next video.